Hi, thanks for checking out one of our videos. We've got 700 and some odd videos on YouTube as of now that I'm recording this in November of 2021. So we're going to do a how to repair video. So if you got one of these units, you need help working on it, give us a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or if you just want to send it here, let me do it for you. We'll go through it. We do give free quotes and 18-month warranty and everything that we work on the repairs that we do to things. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I'd be happy if you do that. If you're returning and you've already subscribed, well, we appreciate you watching our videos on YouTube. Make sure to tell your friends and family and neighbors about us too. Alright, this is M1000 fence charger. It's 10 storage joule, probably 5, 6, 7 output, I would guess, somewhere in that range. It's older model. The serial number is 06305 blah blah blah. 06305. The 06 is the year, the 30 is the week of that year, and then 5 is the day of that week. So this is manufactured 5th day, 30th week of 2006. So I've been around a little while. The customer said he doesn't think he's ever had it worked on. So 16-year-old or 15-year-old unit coming in for repair for the first time, not too bad. So it's got some grime in the screw holes. Only two typically on these M600 or M1000s. There's only 2 screws in it. The other 2 are just blank. There's dummy holes. So I'll take those 2 screws out. I'll take a flat screwdriver and we'll pop this orange thing off. I flip it around. I pull the back cover off. Lightning's got it at some point in time. You can see the lightning rod in there is pretty burnt up. Burnt up a little bit down there, a little spot arced on there. You can see it's also burnt up down here, which comes real close to the AC side. Later on, the 2010-ish range, they actually cut these back to right there. So all these older units that have this long one, we'll take a pair of snips and we'll cut this about right there. And then the newest one that came out 2015-16, they actually got rid of this altogether. It came with a brand new style board that had a spark gap built into the board, so they don't even need this anymore. It's required to get rid of it because you don't want it to arc against the board, because the tracking on these, if you look at it, goes notched down to about here. The newer ones, the tracking is all the way across the top right here basically. It's really close to this, so I have a really good chance of arcing across from terminals to this and burning up the board. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull this lightning rod out. We'll take a pair of cutters. We'll cut it about right there. And this just gets chunked in the trash. We'll go ahead and clean that up. Slip that back into place. Alright, now let's go ahead and plug it in. I guess I should have plugged it before I opened it, but they're in for repair for a reason, so I usually don't plug them in, but let's see what this one does. It's coming on. It's showing 4.8. Usually these anywhere from 7 to 9 kVs is usually what you get out of an open circuit. 6.5 to 9, depending on what circuit board and transformer combinations inside there. So let's check capacitor first. This is a 25 microfarad capacitor, so we'll go across there. No polarity to it. It's reading 3. So it's supposed to read 25 roughly. It's reading 3 microfarad. So this capacitor is probably part of the problem, or maybe all the problem is what's wrong with it. So we'll pull these little things off. We'll get a new capacitor. Possibly. What number are they? 68? 7.5? I'll have to look. Alright, this is a 30 microfarad capacitor versus a 25, but that's all they offer now. Turn it around, we'll plug it back in. There it goes. 7.7. And it's actually a little bit louder too. It actually sounds a little bit healthier. So let's test the output as well. This reads about 8.5 and it says 7.7, so it's reading fine. I mean, usually this can be calibrated. You can adjust this display to fine tune it, but that's not going to make the thing stronger or weaker. It just makes the number more accurate. But if it's reading 7 to 8, you know, and my meter reads 8, 8.5, it's fine. So I'm not going to worry about that. Let's get that Dremel tool. They got a little arcing going on here on the fence side, so it's probably when lightning hit this. This one's basically done, so we'll clean the unit up. We'll load test it on a different bench, on a different area, let it run for a while to load. But typically these M1000s and Gallaghers in general either work or they don't. They usually don't run for a while and quit. They typically either work right or they don't work right. They don't have really any intermittent issues. Not that I've seen. Well, that's it. That one's done. This one was a nice, easy fix because it was just a capacitor. Sometimes they're more in depth than that, but this one was doing pretty good on its own. Just weak capacitor. Either the lightning caused that weakness to happen, or lightning hit this thing 2-3 years ago, a month ago, who knows? And that capacitor just over time got weaker and weaker and weaker. And that is the old style. They don't use that brand and that style of capacitor anymore. They use those blue ones. Those blue ones are a lot better than those old white ones were. Alright, well, until next time, see you later. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, appreciate that. If to hit that thumbs up button, we appreciate that too. It helps us out. Until next time, we'll see you later on.